Okay, I'm done.
What's up with the gun?
Hey, I think you want this.
I think it broke. Okay. I'm Creighton Baird, and I'm gonna do my brown bag speech. And let me think. Hey everybody, today. Okay. Today I'm gonna talk to you about 3 things that were in my bag that got ripped, and one of the things is my stuffed dinosaur. The other thing is a drum. And the other thing is a tennis racket. Okay, first off, my drum. Okay, this drum was given to me by my granddad, and like whenever I was like 6, and I don't know, I haven't played with it much, but I mean, it's just special to me because he gave it to me and stuff. Okay, and it was made by a real Indian tribe person, bigger, and then like. Push it.
I didn't push it. It does it itself.
And I mean, I think that whenever I was little, I kind of doodled on it. Actually, I'm almost positive I did, but I mean, okay. And then next thing I have is my tennis racket. Okay, because I play tennis like night and day. That's all I ever do. And this tennis racket is just to me just because that's what I do. Is play. It's brand new. I haven't even played with it yet. I haven't even opened it. And then okay. And then my dinosaur. Okay, this dinosaur, it wasn't given to me by any immediate family or any family at all. It was given to me by this girl named Ashley Shackelford at my 5th birthday party. And I was always scared to death to have like, everybody else had like little teddy bears or rabbits or something like that. But I was scared to death to have one, or mostly to sleep with it whenever I was little. So I was afraid that I would wake up in the middle of the night and see something just staring at me. I'd be like flipping out. And then, but I mean, my brother has a stuffed animal, and like, they're just real, him and his friends just do stupid stuff with it. They'll like take it to a restaurant with them, they'll order it real food, and they'll just like sit it at the table where he's like this with the plate in front of them. It was really fun. Okay, and then, let's see. Okay, and then, and then today I have talked to you about my tennis racket, my dinosaur, and my drums. Thanks for listening. Oh my gosh, dang it, I hate it when that happens. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like how to sharpen a pencil. Okay, first off, I'm gonna talk to you about like how to sharpen a pencil, the history, the different kinds of pencils there are, and the pencil sharpeners. Okay, first off, the history. I don't know who the first guy was who made the pencil or the pencil sharpener, but whoever he was, then he was smart. And okay, and pencils, then it seems like they've been way back. They were invented after the rock and chisel, but whoever started first using the pencils, then they just like plucked a feather out of an eagle or a chicken or something, and then they dipped it into like black ink, and then they just wrote with it. Like they wrote 3 words, and they dipped it back in, just over and over and over, which I couldn't do that. I'd rather use the rock and chisel. And next, the pencil sharpeners. Then there are a lot of different kinds of pencil sharpeners. Okay, there's the kind like this. The regular kind that you have in classrooms. You turn it, it sharpens. Then they have little blades inside that, and then it takes all the pencil dust into this, and then you just put it out. Okay, and then there are little teeny tiny pencil sharpeners that you can hold in your hand, they're like that big, that wide, that long. And you can just hold them in your hand and just twist the pencil and it sharpens. And I mean, that's pretty easy. And then there's the electric pencil sharpeners. Yes, thank you, Chris. Okay, which is very handy. And you just stick it in there. It is
There's one right there.
where? Okay, that's
My
good.
desk.
Observe, electric pencil sharpener. Into the hole. And it sharpens. Look how sharp that is. Smooth point, very good. Next, the different kinds of pencils. There are the regular kind of pencils like this that most people use. And then there are mechanical pencils. And see, what you do, you put this kind of lead into them. It's super 0.5 millimeter lead. It comes in these little cases you can buy at Walmart and Albertsons and stuff. Just take a piece out, or a couple, and you just pop open the eraser and stick them in. So then you just press the eraser. You press the eraser, and lead is supposed to come out, which his pencil is junk. Okay, and then there are colored pencils, which are pencils that can write in like blue or green or purple and all the different colors you can think of. And I mean, see, it's like, oh look, it's green. Oh look, it's blue. And then there are fuzzy, stupid pencils. And there are like really wacky pencils. There are pencils that are like 2 inches thick and a foot tall, or long fuzzy pencils. And these pencils are just for fun and looks and to get attention. Well, today, and research. And on the end of each pencil, almost each pencil except for colored pencils, there are little things called erasers. And say after you've been writing for a while and you realize that you've messed up, then you can just flip the pencil over and it's an eraser. Erase it, and the words come off the paper. Okay, and then also up at stores, then they have electric erasers. I've seen these. I mean, instead of flipping the pencil over, you take it out of your binder, you press a little button, and it erases it for you. How cool is that? And then there's also whiteout, which wipes out your words if you've messed up. But I prefer erasers. And so, today I have talked to you about pencil sharpeners, the history of pencils, and what? Erasers. Yes, erasers. Thank you. Okay. My name is Creighton Baird, and I'm going to talk to y'all about the current event speech. And that's the name of the speech. But I'm going to talk to y'all about the new inventions of 2003. And it was in like Time magazine, so that's just what I got it. first off, then they're gonna have these like giant whenever whenever 2003 comes out, and they're gonna like, cut out like, a whole bunch of new high-tech inventions that are really really cool that everybody's gonna buy and like. And one of them is where I couldn't get the real ones because they haven't come out yet. Plus they'd be too expensive, and they're army men. But all of these army men are remote controlled. See, they have like little computer chip things inside their heads. It's just like break them open, and there's a little computer chip right there. And okay, so then I'll do that later. But so then like there's these little army men, and you can like controller force number 2 guy. You go up here and kill that guy. Okay, go back. And then like this guy, throw a grenade. Here. Okay. Oh, he killed himself. And you can do that because it's like a big playset, and you can actually like kill the other people, like make them useless. So that's going to be really really cool. And I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Well, the next thing is it's called the it's like a tri-scoot. It's this scooter. It's like, you know, it has regular handlebars and the brakes and everything. But it's like, but except this scooter, then instead of coming down with just that thing where you go like, come on, then it's with these 2 things. So you just get on it, and then this is gonna have like a battery or something back here. Then you press the little go, then you pull back on the bar, and it's like. Because you're just on these 2 separate things because it comes down, wrenches off like that. You just okay. And then the next thing is next thing is called like a since I couldn't find my outline, I can't remember what it's called. It is it's like the wheelie man or something like that. It's this little thing. It's about this long, about that tall. It's just like it costs like $1,200. And what you do, then it's right here. You strap your feet into these little things on the side of it. Then you press the on button, and then it just takes you, and you can like steer it, and you can like steer, you can steer with your weight like left, right, like that, okay? And then you have this little handheld thingamajigger, it like comes up, and you can like adjust the speed. You can get going like 35 to 40 miles an hour, so that's pretty bad. Well, and then you can just sit there like pop really into it. Okay, I'll go away. So then, the next thing is they are air-powered rockets. Now these things, they're still coming out with them. They're not ready for human use yet, but they save pollution for all the air and everything. Then it blasts off with a little bit of gas because it just needs that little push, but then it goes all the way up with just air power. So, okay. And that's going to cost a whole lot. I don't think that we can buy it, but that's going to stop a bunch of pollution and everybody dying and all of that good stuff. And then another thing is, are you tired of wearing a cell phone on your belt all the time, carrying it around in your pocket, where it gets all annoying and everything? Well then, good job. Okay, well this is right for you. What you do, it's this little tooth that the dentist can put, it's like a cell tooth. What you do, you just put it up in your molar. It looks like it's like a clear tooth or something. You put it up in your molar, and then somebody can actually like call you on your cell phone to your tooth, and that sends vibrations up to your brain, which turns them into like sound signals, and you can actually hear them. So where Ryan, come in. Ryan, come in. Oh, that's so cool. But the bad thing is, Ryan couldn't talk back to me. But say he's out on the football field, or Trey's out on the football field, or somebody's out on the football field, and I'm like, go left, right, left, go forward, back, right. But then they can actually do that. So that's something pretty cool, I think. So there are 2 British scientists are making that up. And then, let me think. And then I think that's about it for my speech. So today, then I have talked to you. Don't shut the camera off yet. Then today I've talked to you about the tooth, the cell phone tooth thing for you, and the rocket ship, the wheelie man, and the tripod scooter thing or cruising down the house. And then yeah. Well, thanks for your time. Okay, how many of y'all think that Santa Claus is real? Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on, raise your hands. Of course you have to.
Whatever.
Come on, Dan. Okay. Well, you killed Santa? Great, I swear. You're crazy, man. Okay. Well, Santa Claus. I'm gonna try whether Santa Claus is real or fake. And I personally think he's real because I've seen him. Yeah. Okay. How many of y'all have seen Santa Claus? What about the reindeer? Nobody? Me? Okay. Yeah. Good job, man. Reindeer who?
Yeah.
The flying birds.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. Santa Claus. He is real. I mean, why would parents, y'all get in trouble for lying, right? For lying to your parents. Well, if Santa Claus isn't real, then your parents have been lying to you for 10 years.
10.
About 13.
For 13 or 14 years.
What they were saying the first 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Okay, so then they would have been lying to you, which is bad. So, unless we can, ground our parents, then, Okay, well, Santa Claus, he has to be real, okay? They have all these books over Santa Claus. Santa Claus, he, comes with the Christ, with, Jesus Christ. He just comes with his birthday. Go to deliver presents and good tidings to everyone. So, Santa Claus and his reindeer live at the North Pole. And what they do, then every year to get ready for Christmas, and they work every single day. They have the little elves who make all the toys. It's like in the Santa Claus, the Disney movies, just like that. And they just make the toys, and then they put them in Santa's magic bag that can hold a trillion toys. So then Santa, y'all know the story. He just flies around in his sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer. Well, not including Rudolph, but he doesn't go. But they just flies around to every single house in the world in that one night. Think how fast that old fat guy can speak. So I'm gonna leave y'all to think: is Santa Claus real or not real? Seriously. Thank you.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay. My poem is called Clarence. It's by Shel Silverstein, and he's actually dead now. But he wrote all of these poems to make fun of little kids because he didn't really like kids. He was black, and that's about all I know of him. Okay. And the poem is Clarence. I'll quote it. Clarence Lee from Tennessee loved the commercials he saw on TV. He watched with wide, believing eyes and bought everything they advertised. Creams to make his skin feel better, and spray to make his hair look wetter. Bleach to make his white things whiter, stylish jeans that fit much tighter. Toothpaste for his cavities, powder for his doggy's fleas, purple mouthwash for his breath, deodorant to stop his sweat. And he bought each cereal they presented. He bought each game that they invented. Then one day he looked and saw a brand new paw, a better paw. New improved in every way. Hurry, order yours today. So of course, little Clarence sent offered to brand new parents. The new ones came in the morning mail. The old ones he sold at a garage sale. Now they're all just doing fine. His new folks treat him sweet and kind. His old ones working an old clothing. So if your parents are mean, so if your mom and pa are mean and make you eat your lima beans, and make you wash and make you wait, and never let you stay up late, and scream and scold and preach and pout. That simply means no hurrying out. So send off her to brand new parents, and you'll be as happy as little parents. Yeah, that was a poem, and the first part of that, when our little Clarence is buying everything, like just all the infomercials, and that kind of means to me that Tennessee kids are just gullible, okay? They'll just go for anything. And that just shows you what kids will do with their money, because some of them are pretty irresponsible. They're responsible. And then the middle part of that poem, a little part of that. Oh my gosh! Hold on. No, wait, no, stop! Just hold on. Oh my gosh! So you give me the first part of it. Which part? The middle? The middle part.
That they don't love their parents very much.
What?
That they don't love their parents very much. Tennessee kids.
Oh yeah. Okay. Or the middle part is Tennessee kids. Like little parents. If he's gonna send his parents off, if he's gonna send his parents away, just so he can get new ones, and that shows how much. And then that shows how much they love their parents. I mean, and then the third part is the third part is the mailman, and mailman. And if that mailman can carry two grown humans on his back to go be delivered, then they must be pretty dang strong. So I think we underestimate